I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Heroes Wanted. Tonight we are rejoining the party as they are in the Blood Swamp facing Lady Bathory, the Blood Witch of the Shadowfell, who has cast some sort of spell that has transformed her from the mild mannered uh lady that she is. Yeah, right. She's a psychotic torturer, but uh into a giant uh red but dripping with blood from in between each of its thick scales, so that a sheen of blood covers it from the tip of its snout to the length of its tail. A dragon, uh, red as blood, but um, also then dripping in blood, and she stands up on her hind legs with her tail balancing uh, her her massive bulk, and spreads her wings, and you can tell that she's getting ready to unleash a gout of whatever breath weapon this kind of dragon has. And Sunlight,
Cora-
it is your turn.
Coracle sort of looks at the this and looks at the rest of the group, and then back at the blood dragon, and says, "That is impressive, but not enough." And he just commands his tendrils to keep slapping the blood witch.
Yes, in fact, here, let me get a tentacle on there for you.
And if I'm right, you should position it so that it's opposite of General Vincentis or Cress. So it's at advantage.
Yeah, I think General Vasanthus is your go-to guy here.
Crit!
You smack
It
the.
should be electricity, not cold.
Okay. Uh, you just have to go to here. And so you have Tentacle of the Deep, and we're just going to add a electric one. So we add action, damage, and then 1d8 electric. So just go ahead and type electric in the type there, and then next time
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
you can do that. But it doesn't matter because it was not resistant to cold. It's simply got a damage threshold.
And Soggy Sir looks at that. Sid is surprised to see that and mutters to himself, "Oh dear." And how do I type something in here?
Click on the magnifying glass, and then under type you just click on it, and then in all small letters, yep, you got it.
And Soggy Sir looks at that and says, "Uh-oh."
Well, there's only one thing to continue doing. Punching this thing. Eh. That's not great.
As your blows land on the dragon's scales, it feels squishy like jello, and no matter how much you wail against it, it just is not doing any damage. That one should have done 1 damage. Hold on. Okay, I think that's right. Hold on. Well, we'll find out. All right, go ahead.
Hmm?
I applied the 1 damage. If you have any other attacks, I just wanted to make sure I got everything right before you were.
Is there some sort of knowledge check I could make to figure out how to get around this damage tolerance?
Yeah, the damage threshold. You can roll a knowledge check against the dragon, which I suppose would be Arcana.
That's actually the knowledge I have. Thank God.
I could be totally wrong here, but if she's resistant to
Ayo,
cold,
nat
wouldn't that?
20.
She's not resistant to
Wouldn't-
cold.
She's not
Okay,
resistant to
I
cold.
misheard
I
my
can work
part.
with that.
So your nat 20 tells you that no. I was answering Sage.
Oh.
She is not resistant to cold. She is resistant to all damage that isn't magical damage, but she also has a damage threshold. It is effectively damage reduction. You have to deal over a certain amount of damage to deal any damage to her whatsoever. And
Or it'll just be one, right?
or it'll be 0. And in order to bypass her damage threshold, you would have to somehow make it to where her bloody body, which is almost ooze-like, is solidified.
Well, that leads me to 2 courses of action I can pursue. I can either try and freeze her, which is hard, or I can just try and do more damage per attack, which I can do more reliably. Ugh.
Say, DM,
Yes.
would control water work on the young red blood dragon?
You can try when it's your turn.
Yes. Just sort of like came to mind and just.
It's an interesting question. I can't tell you yes or no. You know, you gotta try. So, as promised, the young red blood dragon is going to, the blood witch in the blood dragon form is going to breathe on you. However, Cress, it did move out of your threaten range. You can take an attack of opportunity.
At least its AC isn't too demanding. Blech. Roll poorly. It seems I did full damage to it for some reason.
Yep. That should not have. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. And
Wait, then why did my last attacks not do full damage?
because
it
I
didn't
didn't
hit the.
I didn't have the oh right, yeah, it's still supposed to be. No, because then you would never deal any damage.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that I have this balanced out here.
I'm so sorry. While we're here, I just want to take the opportunity to tell you, Hazard. The creators of the game have stated already that create and destroy water and control water does not work on the water content inside of a creature. And I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know what the DM will say, but I know that is an established rule. Just throwing that out there because if you change your mind, I don't know. I don't want you to be disappointed if
Yeah, I know, but this isn't just inside the body. This is a thing that is made of like the water. That is blood.
Okay. So it works out to where it's the same like basic damage that it would have taken anyway, so we don't need to worry about everything, but I've readjusted its stats so it should work out right. I just had the damage threshold set too high.
Oh, okay.
And so now breath weapon time. A exhalation of blood that comes flying out like spikes flies at General Visanthus and Cress. Both of them manage to duck out of the way, only taking like a ton of damage each.
Jesus.
And as the bloody spikes hit you, they burn like burning hot chili that is both like boiling hot and like super spicy to where you can like feel
You
the
mean scalding oil?
Yes, but also like the pepper spice to where you can feel that capsaicin afterburn beyond just
It's
the
just, he's talking about an acidic effect.
yes.
It's acid.
And so as this acidic blood burns away at you guys, uh, the droplets, the spikes that don't hit you, kind of hit the ground, and suddenly they rise up uh, and form a workers union and fight for equal pay. No, they rise up
They
and
rise from their grave.
oh, I love that. Thank you for
Oh my
doing that.
fucking god.
And as they rise from your grave, they take the form of the Blood Witch and surround you and Visanthus. Well, as best as 3 Blood Witches can. So the droplets form into these Blood Witch spawn, and they'll go, when it's their turn. And that brings us to you, Nova.
Okay, I cast Greater Restoration on myself, and then I go to General Visanthus, and I give him a hug, and I say, "Take what you need."
What? That seems like it's gonna be hard
He
to pull
needs to
off.
heal.
Well,
He needs to be
yeah,
able to heal.
Oh, I will heal just fine. I am a vampire after all, and
yeah, he
as a
is.
vampire, I regenerate.
Yeah, he has fast healing. How about me, who has less of their total health and more of it missing? And also, you're really far
Okay.
away. Can you clear all the intervening space after casting a spell?
I mean, I have a movement speed of 30 feet.
That's not gonna cut it.
I don't know. I don't, and I honestly, I don't. I'm not looking at the map, obviously, so I can't tell.
Okay, I'll
And I
just.
don't have any other. I don't have any other thing that I can do to heal right now. All of my
Yeah.
healing abilities are like really tapped out.
Okay, I'm just letting you know you're like so far away that if you're just gonna take a normal movement, you won't actually make it to the fight on a 30 foot.
All right, I guess I'll just go with that and use Greater Restoration,
Okay.
and I'll move closer.
Okay.
Okay. So that essentially amounts to mark off a 5th level spell and remove the strength penalty.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I'll just tick the box. Ticked. Moved 30 feet.
That just happened.
Alright. Then I guess Nova's AC is now its full value, so cool.
Like what, 20?
Yeah, your AC stands at 20.
Did you put the armor back on?
I don't
I never took it off.
I got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's equipped. Yeah, we're good. As a vampire, I would like to drink this dragon dry.
You
Mm,
can.
so delightful.
Yeah, you are a vampire, so we have heard.
Ah,
I suppose. Let me ask allies. If I, Visanthus, were to attack, would you prefer me to take out the Blood Witch spawn or focus on the dragon?
clear the dragon. Shit minions don't matter much to the party generally because our AC is so good. But putting damage on the main boss will always be helpful.
I don't know. They seem tough.
I'll work on it.
Okay, all right. I attack. And he makes an unarmed attack. missing. And pulls out his greatsword because he's like, what am I doing?
He doesn't have his great sword.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to give it up.
Yeah, we need to go
Yeah,
back
I
and
don't have
get
my
that
staff
after
either.
this shit is over.
Ah. And I
We gotta
miss,
go reclaim our items.
and I miss again. Oh my goodness, my friends. I fear this may be a bit tough.
It will be, but we muscle through this.
Soggy has idea, but I am hoping it works.
The Blood Witch claws at Cress. And then tries to bite him with a wicked curved mouth. You ever see the Mortal Kombat character Melina when she pulls the mask down off her face and she's
Melina?
got Melina, yeah. Oh man,
She got the Tarkatan teeth.
yeah, the Tarkatan teeth, exactly. That's what this Blood Witch is
She's
like.
part Tarkatan.
Yes, half Tarkatan actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But either
Yeah,
way,
because she was a clone.
yeah.
She's a clone katana and a Tarkatan.
And so they have that kind of mouth, and they try to bite you guys.
Num num.
Nom 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 nom. And this one cannot get advantage against Visanthus, but attacks nonetheless. And then the last one moves here and gets advantage on Cress. Ooh, and it dazes you with its claw.
It fucking hurts. You shitter.
And then it tries to bite you. Oh no!
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna get fucking cleared.
And it bites down on you, just trying its hardest to shred and rip apart any flesh that you have, savoring in any blood that drips out from what humanoid parts you still have. It claws at you greedily, lapping it up with its long tongue.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna fucking die unless I fucking get taken care of.
Here's what you do, right? You cast Inflict Disease and give it leukemia. And bam.
I'm stunned.
Done.
No, I'm dazed. I
You're
can't
dazed.
act.
Yeah. Dazed is you only get one action.
I thought that was is that what it's called in this? I thought it was like staggered.
Stunned is you get no actions. Let me just verify before we get that ruling wrong, but I'm pretty sure dazed you get one action.
Well, in any case, Soggy is going to use control water on the young red blood dragon to try and solidify it.
Okay. And oh yeah, that's right. Dazed is not an official 5th edition condition. Yeah, you get one action.
Okay, cool.
And Soggy, as you cast control water, you can control the water in the swamp even though it's been tainted with blood because it's still, mostly water or like at least part water. However, the blood dragon itself is blood. And as Sage was pointing out there, it cannot be affected with control water.
Dang it! So I'll use a different spell.
Well, you already used control water to find that out.
Well, I mean, your call here entirely. As a warlock, especially Soggy, water warlock guy, he would know that.
He would know that he can't affect normal blood like he already said, but he didn't know if he could affect the dragon and wanted to try it. But what I am saying is you can control the water of the swamp that the dragon is next to there, so you can still use the spell.
Okay then.
Now you should read control water because I think there's a certain amount of water you can control based off of the level or something. Because you might only be able to move a certain amount of gallons.
Well, he can use it to damage it, is what I'm saying.
Okay then I'm going to force it to I'm going to use Soggy so that channeling the water inside of the swamp that is underneath the tainted blood decides to use it to crash down onto the young red blood dragon.
Yes. And as it forms up into the shape of a giant hammerhead shark that smashes into the young red dragon, you can tell that you still have a strong connection with the water spirit, and your patron is still here with you.
Just out of curiosity, is this swamp the same swamp with the dead people in it?
Yes. Ooh, and it failed. Unfortunately, the dragon resists the force of the blow, but you were able to feel the connection, and that's something. And what about the swamp having the dead people?
Oh, I was just curious if that does anything particularly like extra in it. Like I don't know how much water he's moving, so if the swamp is made out of dead people, I don't know.
Oh, it's not made out of dead people.
It's just got a lot of blood in it.
Dead people living near it.
Well, dead people, quote unquote, living near it.
All right. So
Oh, you know what would be super dope right now?
What's that?
It's dumb as fuck. Magneto. I was like, oh look, a blood dragon. That's a lot of iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think having health would be the thing. Man, that'd be cool.
What are you talking about? You got 84
I'll get to
hit
you as
points.
soon as I can.
No, I don't.
Well, not left, but I mean, it's not my fault you squandered them.
I did not squander them. They were taken from me.
They were taken from me.
They were taken from me by a lot of fucking bad luck. Didn't I get crit like 3 times?
Twice, but yeah.
Fucking hell.
Twice out of 3 hits, so.
Oh yeah, and by the way, remember, it's still the same day, I believe, that we fought the Oni shadow thing.
Yeah.
And I used up all the shields, so shield thing, like I can't protect anybody from crits.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, this is an extended combat day.
What do I do? I need to have an immediate reaction to this situation.
Die. Time to die.
Shut up, I'm trying to think. Man, I don't have a good answer. Fuck me. I'm so boned.
Take a dodge action.
Yeah, take a dodge action. I mean, technically, taking
That
a dodge
might not be terrible.
it's not terrible, But here's the thing: if healing isn't coming, it doesn't really improve my circumstances.
Forcing them to take
I will heal
disadvantage
you the
on
best that I can on my next turn.
yeah, and forcing them to take disadvantage on their attacks might just get you through to that turn.
And you have pretty decent AC.
Also,
So
fun fact about blood. Did you know over time fatty deposits / plaque made of cholesterol and other cellular projects also build up at the injury site of that fatty deposits and plaque made of cholesterol sort of cause blood to solidify.
Yes.
oh, so you're saying we should just like overfeed her with French fries until she has a stroke?
God damn it.
I
Okay,
accept
okay.
this plan.
I have to think hard. So, mathing it, this is not good. I'd say attacking with advantage, they have like 50-50 odds of hitting me with any given attack. It's not really good. Let's see. Let me double check my level chart just to confirm what abilities I have. Open that up, go to Steel Shifter. Right, it's right here.
If you're not going to be able to take out like all 3 of the blood witches, or at least the 2 attacking you, like you might just want to defend yourself.
Nah. Yeah, you're probably right. I have to wait to take more complicated actions. Let's see. So untarget the blood dragon. Untarget the blood dragon. Untarget the blood dragon. There we go. Target self. Target self. Target self. There we go. And then dodge.
Oh, you can just double click dodge anytime.
Oh, it doesn't apply to the targeted creature?
Right, it's a self thing.
No. Okay. I'm now dodging.
Come on, recharge. Give me that sweet recharge. Ooh, recharge.
Alright. So, there's only one turn I have to get through before it's my turn, and it's the dragon's. I mean, Nova's turn. But
I just recharged.
alright. Go recharge over there.
I am going to, thank you. I breathe so much blood on Soggy and Nova.
Oof.
And Saki sort of seeing this, sort of lets out a
Reaction?
yeah.
I pull out a feminine product from my purse.
Well,
You guys both fail to dodge out of the way as the dragon swivels its head suddenly towards you, refocusing from General Visanthus and Cress onto you. The blood flies out, spikes, striking you. Soggy, you're dead, but ignore that. Nova, you are moderately wounded. Soggy, your spirit is dissipated and yeah, you ever play Pac-Man?
Yes,
You know
it's
how
sort of like a returning,
yeah.
and Sagi's sort of like, oh no!
Yep. So your eyes are gonna go float off to home base, and then you'll get a new spirit body and be back.
And Sagi, while sort of in this state, can't help but think, Sagi misses body.
Nova. Now you do have your spiritual weapon that is nearby one of the Blood Witch spawns as well.
Alrighty. That's good news. I am going to use Cure Mass Wounds. Or Mass Cure Wounds, excuse me.
Yes.
If it's not obvious enough, I'll target myself, Cress, and Soggy.
so mass cure wounds on yourself, Crest.
Oh,
and
you
Soggy.
can't. Soggy's not even there. His spirit has dissipated.
Fantastic. So I guess it's Cure Mass Wounds on me and Cress.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got the targets handled for you.
Yeah. Cure. Cure. Cure.
Hey Hazard, while they're handling this real quick, do you want me to roll, or would you like to roll for how long it's going to take for you to regenerate?
I'll roll. So
Okay.
what do I roll?
You roll 1d6.
So what slot are you casting Mass Cure Wounds in?
4.
Fifth level. It's a fifth level spell, and I don't have 6th-level slots.
Oh, okay.
Boom, shakalaka. Take that healing to the
Yeah.
face.
Okay, that marks the last 5th level slot.
And then don't forget to attack with the spiritual weapon on that blood witch there. That
Alright, so
that
attack
I
with
do
this.
not have targeted for you, so.
Okay, so use Nova and then attack with the spiritual weapon.
Untarget Nova herself though.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't attack Nova with the weapon.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And that would be
then-
with advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. What slot is the fucking weapon under again?
Spiritual weapon, it should be a first level spell.
Oh.
But it was
Yep.
cast. It was cast at fourth.
It is cast at 4th. Okay, spiritual weapon under 4th heading. Spiritual weapon. So.
Or, yeah, fourth.
Oops.
I think fourth.
Well, it was a hit anyway. I got
Nope.
check for
Roll
crit,
one more.
though.
Yeah, roll one more time. Got to make sure.
It was not.
And then the damage. Perfect. The spiritual dove slams into the blood witch, hitting it, and the force damage actually disrupts the blood witch's jelly-like blood body enough to deal real damage.
All right. Nova will scream out. She is particularly weak to force damage.
Yeah, I'll just get right on taking advantage of that. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Vasanthus, do not be crap this turn.
I suppose I could have taken my legendary actions as well, but you know,
Oops.
watching you guys struggle is just still so amusing.
Aha.
Old habits die hard, as do I. No. Extra no.
Oh god. Sorry, I can't help but laugh.
He who laughs last laughs when all his mortal allies are dead and he just gets out of here.
Ah, shit. This is gonna be in the suck.
Oh no! Oh, you made me drop a crit!
Get out of here.
Don't!
Good luck, mobs, hitting me with my disadvantage.
And then this one is going to move through its allies square over to here, but still attack Vasanthus. And then the last one is going to just attack you. Frustrated, it bites at you and sinks its horrid teeth into you, dealing a little bit of damage.
Ow.
I suppose now is as good a time as any to take my legendary action. I will strike the blood dragon, but actually strike it this time. And again, I lie. How am I missing? What armor class does this fucking thing have? Oh, I see.
I I don't know why it was extra funny hearing that statement in character tone. The fucking what they see this fucking thing have is just fucking got me.
You know,
Ah,
as Soggy sort of like is sort of floating and sort of sees everyone fighting the dragon, he takes the time to think up of a plan and then remembers the time he shot Karen with a thunderbolt.
I will continue to deflect.
Good times.
yeah, that was great. I retroactively get to laugh at that because of how much of a Karen turned out to be.
Yo,
What? Okay, I have a plan, but it's gonna take a long time to come to fruition, and I need to put myself out of position so I'm not such a appetizing target. So in dodging, and then I'm going to wrap around this Blood Witch over to here, so that me and Visanthus are spread apart.
I will get an attack on you.
Yes, that's why I dodged first. I just can't have them getting all these free shots in.
Yep, understood.
Miss!
No, 19! Dropped.
Yes! Okay. My gamble paid off. Alright, that is going to have to close my churn for this churn.
Turn. Oh, I'm the luckiest dragon what ever lived. I just recharged again.
You're bullshit, dragon.
I swear, when you recharge things, you always manage to do it.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy.
I'm starting to think you should wait a bit before you charge something.
I know, right? But no, what fun is that? So I am going to move back here and blast Visanthus and Nova. Never mind. I cannot reach Visanthus and Nova. Ooh, decisions. Yeah, I blast Visanthus. I'm mad at him. Hey, don't save.
Well. Damn, gets to cut that damage all the way down to 13. What a tanky fucking dude.
Also, doesn't that hit the other blood witches?
They can't be harmed by the blood. Visanthus is barely harmed by it. He's like holding out his tongue catching snowflakes over here like, I love it. Ugh.
Oh god!
Hit me with some more. Ugh.
I know we established that it was a corrosive type of acid,
Yes.
but Visanthus like tripping balls.
Maybe a little. All right, Nova, it is your turn.
Maybe that's the reason why he's having a hard time hitting him.
Right?
I will continue to attempt to deflect her blood attacks with a maxi pad.
All right.
No, I'm not. I'm joking. I never did that.
Do.
Okay. Shit.
He meant absorb the attacks anyway.
Yeah. I heard they're better than the leading brands. I don't know.
Just a refresher.
I guess what I'll do is
You still have 2 first level, 1 third, and 1 fourth level slot in case you're not familiar with the full roster.
cool. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and you still. Damn, this sucks. Well, first, I guess I'll attack with the spiritual weapon.
Does that thing get to move before attacking?
Well, it does, and it has a 60-foot range.
Yeah, it certainly can, although you don't need to. Oh, you want to flank? Yeah.
Yeah. No reason not to take advantage of flanking if it can just move for free into flanking position.
It can.
Cool. Alright, we'll put that in the flanking position, and then Nova will not cross. Alright, cool. And then we will use the spiritual weapon to attack at advantage. It hits on an 18 natural. And deals
Cool.
17 full damage to the vampire. Not the vampire, the witch.
The beach.
Alright, so just throwing out some things here we know for a fact. We gotta have a plan, guys. And I am speaking out of character. I'll make that clear. The dragon can regenerate. The dragon has AoE attacks. The dragon has damage reduction. The dragon hits like a truck. There are 3 of us, with Sagi being indisposed, and I have almost, and I'm very sure, and I'm not gonna be anywhere near my full capabilities of healing. What is the plan? Because if we keep throwing ourselves at this thing, we're not gonna win. Like, this thing is healing and it has damage reduction, which essentially multiplies its HP by 4, effectively. And it can regenerate. So what do? Because I highly doubt that if I do a consistent 17 damage a turn, it's going to mean anything. Like, do we stay here and fight? Do we run? Anybody have a tactic in mind they want to use?
I mean, I have Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I don't think running is, strictly speaking, a great option. If my plan is that I'm up, I'm going to what am I thinking here? I'm gonna summon a Shadow Reaper to try and tax her health.
All right. So just
I
I'm going to finish my turn. Sorry, my apologies. I'm going to go to Cress, and I'm going to use the healer feat. So Cress should get 1d6 plus 4 plus his maximum amount of hit die as health. I can do this as an action. However, I cannot do so again until you have a rest. So there's that. Got a heck of a whole lot of health, but it's better than not getting any health. And in theory, should be superior than that of a healing word.
And that's under actions, under feats. So
yeah, I was just so you said 1d6 plus 4 plus 10.
Yes,
it's already in there.
I wanted to double check that the thing's calculation was correct.
And just remember that's not a stagnant 10. So like if we were to level up, it would become 11. And so it's always your maximum number of hit die. And that could always change. Like, I don't know, if we go up against an opponent who literally does something to lower your maximum hit die, that would affect that. So keep that in mind.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's Vasanthus, who is at full health again. We just have the 2 fucking unkillable gods over here just butting heads. while I'm dealing with this one Blood Witch. I'm glad Vasanthus is here.
Yeah. I can't wait to see his reaction to the whole Nova saying, feed on me so that you have health. Like after the
Yeah,
fight.
that's not going to be necessary with how not bothered by this he is.
I know that. What I mean is Nova was just trying to think of a way like how can she restore him? Because she can't use divine spells. So like what would be her best bet? Oh, you could feed on me a little bit.
Nah.
But that's whatever. The gesture was made.
Yay. Or attempted, but you ended up being so far away you couldn't actually do that.
The Blood Witch flails at you, but it's pathetic and comical.
Yeah, finally, Cress is on their groove again, and they're fucking pirouetting and deflecting attacks like Lady Butterfly.
I think I will take 2 legendary actions this turn.
Thank God.
2, 1, 2, 2 legendary actions.
Hey, all smiles. Is it vulnerable to crits?
Why does Visanthus hate this blood dragon again? Well, she ate my fucking cereal. Bitch. She ate my chocolate.
My fucking God.
I told you, I'm chocolate. Yeah, I'm chocolate too. And then this Blood Witch spawn attacks Visanthus.
Yo. Anybody seen the show The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Of course.
Yes.
I love and will never get over the fact that Dracula is and speaks like a 60-year-old black man who speaks in the first person. Nah, Dracula
has no blood.
Dracula.
God.
And this Blood Witch gets advantage. No, 19.
Dracula doesn't suck. Dracula licks.
And then at the end of that turn, Vasanthus says, alright, rough it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I promise, no more interjections, but I gotta say this. Yo, I ran across a D&D meme which they were talking about like one character called a vampire a sucky suck. And the vampire immediately was like, please don't call me that. That makes it sound really dirty.
Funny enough, Soggy calls them sucky sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I gotta tell Hazard.
Yeah, alright, so.
Yeah, please commence.
Addy. As an action, I'd like to call upon one of my shadows.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
My fucking God.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hello?
Who is this?
This is Shadow.
Okay.
I was in the bass.
Get the fuck here. I need a Shadow Reaper stat.
Oh, okay.
Well, get over here, bring your goddamn Chaos Emeralds, and get on your goddamn roller skates and get over here soon as you can.
God damn it. No, the other thing is bring your fucking working tools. I need a scythe. I need an extra scythe on station.
Alright. I am coming. I'm just picking out a nice little token and then
Didn't we have a token picked out already? Where'd that one go?
I don't know.
I asked for a Shadow Reaper.
Well, you may have wanted Tim Meadows, but you're getting the Black Falcon.
But the fucking... You showed me. It was lovely art. Nah.
Yeah, well, I don't have it available right now or whatever.
I should have summoned it before so I could have complained back then and you would have fixed it already.
Yes, exactly. But
Yeah.
now you get this. So all right, he comes onto the map, like I don't know, here.
Okay. It's like a weird shadow demon thing with long fingers.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. Then I guess I'm gonna direct it to help me kill this one first. I had this weird suspicion that the dragon would summon more blood witches every time he uses breath attack, but I don't think that's gonna be the thing. Ah shit, we're fucked. Don't regen.
You don't say,
recover.
senor. You don't say,
Ooh,
senor.
it just recharged again.
Fuck.
How
That
is
complete.
that?
What are we gonna do?
How
That
is
turbo bombs my
possible?
plan. It's gonna hit me, kill my shadow, and hit Nova. But there's no way it's not taking us as the target.
How is this even possible, though?
It's one round recharged its breath weapon 3 turns back to back. I'm fucking mad.
Again, you should maybe wait before you recharge.
I know. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so I get to target all of you. Vasanthus, Cress, Shadow, and Nova. Eat blood spikes.
Fuck.
The Shadow completely resists the blood spikes. Cress is heavily damaged. General Vasanthus is moderately wounded. Nova is moderately wounded.
Oh, thank God the shadow happens to be immune to that damage type. You know, I wouldn't have thought that boiling acidic blood dealt neither fire nor acid damage.
Yeah, well, it's necrotic, so
Yeah.
Oh, it's necrotic. Hey, you've been remembering. I'm resistant to necrotic damage, right?
oh yeah, it resists it.
Cool,
You are definitely resisting.
fantastic. Yeah, I just can't see, so it's like
Right,
I gotta
right,
remember. Oh
yeah.
my god! Imagine if like 3 sessions later and Nova's dead, and they're like, "Oh man, I've totally forgotten Nova was ASMR. That she could have necrotic resistance. Oh man, you
Nah.
should have taken only half that damage. Too bad she's dead." Like,
That's the great thing about Fantasy Grounds is it keeps track of almost all of that stuff.
Alright, cool. Chop, chop. Make with the stabbing.
Get stabby. Oh, yeah. I suppose I have to, huh?
You never gave me a character sheet, so yeah, you got to do it.
Hold on, let me see if I can
Assign
do
it
this
to me.
here. Yeah.
um, I have a question. I was wondering maybe if you could have Crust do this.
Eh?
All right, there you go.
So, is she? What is her? I don't know, what's the word? I don't want to use the word density, though that would be somewhat appropriate. Her consistency is she like thick, like jelly, or like a little runnier than that? Because I was thinking, if it's possible, Soggy might have actually been onto something. What if we push her into the swamp?
Hmm.
Would that like dissolve her?
I don't know.
Because she's like more liquid
Maybe.
than solid. But I think you, Cress, would be the one to roll an intelligence check just to ponder on that.
I'll be honest, that's
That's
such a
something you'd wanna
weird
do.
shot
So
in the dark. Why
attack
don't?
with the shadow.
Yeah, how?
You double click on the shadow.
I did. It opened its character sheet. It doesn't have any attacks.
Yes, it does.
I can't see them.
It's strength drain.
Strength drain. How?
And then
Yeah, how do I
on the combat tracker, you can just use that as well.
Oh, the attacks are built directly into the text. That's a really wonky thing.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
The reason I ask is I remember reading somewhere, I could be totally fucking wrong. My brain could be making this up. But I could swear that I remember reading something that, like, if a gelatinous cube enters water, it starts taking damage. Because it's, like, dissolving.
Adarex, I don't have control of the token proper, so I can't force it to target anything.
Well, I got
Maybe
it targeted,
I'll
but
think about that on my turn,
should
'cause
be
I don't
able
wanna-
to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's friendly. Yeah, you should be able to.
I can't.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. It's whatever. A hit. Okay. Then it deals 2d6 plus 2 necrotic damage, which she's actually vulnerable to. I'm kind of flummoxed. Strength score is reduced by 1d4.
What kind of damage was that?
It deals necrotic damage, which the Blood Witch actually takes in full.
The spawn do.
The spawn didn't take it. I can't grab. How do I activate the strength drain?
They don't have a strength score.
They don't.
Yeah, they're not creatures with that kind of physiology. They're just sentient blobs of blood, and so the strength drain itself is not going to affect them, but the necrotic damage does.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll give them blood cancer.
Yeah, well, basically what you're doing is, as the shadow touches them, it coagulates into like a scab, and breaks off.
Yeah, I also can't end the shadow's turn.
Okay, duly noted.
Nova, it's you again. What do you do?
Damn it, I'm on the wrong fucking. Okay. I'm gonna think about what the fuck I'm gonna do. How do I heal everybody? Fuck. I'm gonna.
To be fair, you're going to just need to heal Cress because she's the only one that really needs the healing. While you and General Vicentis are pretty good off, and Vicentis has regeneration.
That's mostly a correct point, actually.
All right. I remember when I built this character, I intended for her to have many, many different, even if albeit small, ways to cure for last-ditch effort resources. And if I'm not mistaken, I have an ability called Laying Hands. Not lay on hands, laying hands. And it's like a healing thing. And if you'll give me a second, I'm going to look that up. Because I know that ASMR protectors get that.
Is it healing hands?
Healing hands? It might be healing hands.
There's a ratio trait on here called healing hands, which appears to have a built-in 10 damage heal.
Yeah, go ahead, use that on you.
Okay. Targeting Cress with Nova, using healing hands. Heal Cress for 10 hit points. Well,
all right.
Something always helps.
Please describe the terrain to me. Is there anything we could get behind?
There is a single small island at the center of a blood swamp. It is on the outside of the island, ringed by rocks, but if we were to stand on the outside of those, we would be in the blood. The center of the island is dominated by a slab of ritual stone, which is not very tall. I think, based on description, that we'd have to crawl on our hands and knees to take cover behind it. Yes. Also, enemies are on all sides of the stone. Beyond that, there's a single rickety wooden bridge which leads off the map, and it's flanked by trees that have either been cut down or are cut in half because of the way the map is drawn.
They have been cut down.
Okay, so yeah, it's flanked by tree stumps. The bridge.
And everything
there's
is
really nothing to
bathed
give us
in
any kind of cover.
in blood red light.
Bloodlight from the Blood Garden.
Yes.
Of blood? Is there blood involved?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess there's that idea. That's out. I don't
Yeah.
have any means of being able to give us cover, so that sucks. At least none that I'm aware of, and I just used my standard action.
Mm.
So I guess. Where is the Blood Witch?
The Blood Witch is 4 tiles above you and 4 tiles to your right.
See, damn. While I would rather us be close together so that I can heal you, obviously the staying together thing ain't working because we're just taking bad damage. If
I
we
would
separate, we would only one of us will be taking AoE damage, or she might not even do it at all, unless she's just like spamming it and it's just taking up the whole fucking island.
I'm not familiar with the exact size of the cone, but I do think she could paint the whole island if she wanted to. We've also been unlucky with her regeneration. She's not supposed to have that every turn.
Hey,
Uh,
you don't tell me what I'm supposed to have.
Well, I'm still gonna hit. If I'm not okay, I'm gonna attack it with my sacred weapon, spiritual
the
weapon. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's put out the attack for the spiritual weapon.
There you go. There's the representation of her cone.
Yeah, it more or less looks like if she eases off a little, she could paint the entire island with it, depending on exact positioning.
Damn.
So the only way to reliably not be hit would be to not be on the island at all, and then she has to be kind of choosy about where she places it. Which, you could get off the island and onto the bridge with a whole movement, but then you'd have to use a whole movement to get back.
I will ask Visanthus a question. Visanthus, are you able to summon the dead?
Ooh.
I have a very complicated relationship with the undead.
But are you yourself capable of necromancy?
Yes.
Is the basic answer to that not right now, though?
I do not summon them. I can summon creatures of the night, wolves, bats, things like this. But the undead are not just something that I snap my fingers and they appear.
Dang. Because I'm hoping maybe you summon some zombies or something, and we could just like stand behind that. But
Wall of Dead.
Yeah, I mean, like the Spartans did it. If the Spartans could do it, I can. It's a good idea.
Yeah,
they did
it's
that shit in
metal
the
as
fight.
hell.
So
Yeah. Now I'm just imagining fucking Einzelgaun.
So
Wall of skeleton.
What do you do?
Yeah.
all right, Crest, do you think it would be a bad idea if I moved, like, so that maybe she could just do it to the whole
Like I
fucking
said-
island, which means it doesn't matter how far away I am from you. So I guess I'll stay there, and I don't know.
Hold on. Like I said, with your movement, you could get off the island and onto the bridge, in which case it's vastly less likely you'll be hit. The island is very pokey. You're not that far from the exit. So, if you want to be
Okay.
safe for one turn, you can spend your movement to get out, then spend movement to get back to Crest when you want to heal.
It's not that I want to be safe so much as that it's if she's going to be using that big attack.
I need a
it's
decision.
Better that it's on one of us.
I need
do
a
you move off or
decision.
not?
I'll stay where I am and I'll end my turn.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like what we could do.
What was the decision you made, DM?
No, I said I need a decision. I was giving him a countdown.
Yes, that's what happened.
Oh, wait. This is the one I already have grappled? Yes. I am going to bite it.
Oh.
I'm not even sure if I have the spell. I find it highly unlikely that I have the spell Shape Stone prepared. If I do, I'm not sure I can make it big enough to use. And even if I did, I think it has like a 10-minute fucking casting time.
And then spawn number 2 attacks Cress.
I don't see Shapestone on this list.
Yeah, I figured as such.
Come on, all bad rolls. Hasha! Ha sha.
I take my extra turn to bite again. My legendary action will actually be useful. And then this one attacks me with advantage. Oh, it's a good thing Visanthus drank all that Blood Witch's blood, because that Blood Witch messed him up. Although, for a critical hit, 3 damage? Fuck out of here. And the last one is going to try to break free of the grapple. And it does. You will be back next round, Soggy.
Fantastic. Then we'll have a straight shot at that young red blood dragon.
Cress?
Yes, allow me to describe what is about to happen as I spend a charge as a standard action to shift, gaining a new ability. Cress is going to audibly hiss as a whirring noise comes from their right arm, and it heats up to the point where it's glowing. It then splits open, flowering as a long cylindrical object comes out of it, forming a gun barrel. They raise it into the air as it steams and cools, and then set it against the target. That will be their turn.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
Guess.
It regened in one turn again.
Yep.
I'm fucking dead, man. It's gotten that 4 rounds back to back.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe it's even possible for that to happen. It only happens on a 5 or 6, so like, come on. That's crazy.
God, the numeric. What's
That's
your
still
roll for
like
regen? Like
a 30%.
1d6 minus 1?
That's still a
for its,
33% chance.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a 66% chance of not making it. You'd think that would happen once in 4 consecutive turns.
That kind of makes me want to pull up the exact odds. Ow.
Yes, ow. And so Cress is critically damaged. General Vasanthus is once again moderately wounded. The shadow just laughs as the blood flies right through it. And Nova, you are heavily wounded. Even though you only took half damage, you were unable to dodge out of the way. And so now you have 21 out of 73 hit points.
Okay.
And you're still targeting, so if you just want to roll the attack off the combat tracker, you can.
Okay. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha!
Yeah! Deal free damage. I get my own summon now.
The Blood Witch is the spawn is heavily damaged as the shadow continues to claw away at it. Nova. So obviously spiritual weapon.
All right. Maybe not. I'm going to use. I guess I still have 4th level spells, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can attack with the spiritual weapon no matter what, right? Or it's a bonus action, so yeah. You might want to use it on a
Fuck.
spell if that's what you were thinking.
Fuck. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds level 4. See, it doesn't matter if I use it on myself. I use it on Cress.
Okay, if that's your desire.
And then I use
Now you do get back some hit points every time. That's what that extra healing is next to all of
from my from being a life cleric.
yeah, so after you cast the level 4 version, click on the button next to it and
So I
it'll
just get 6. Yeah, she got 6 HP back.
yep. So she does get some HP back, so that's, something.
Yee.
Better than nothing.
All right. I guess end my turn.
Wait, spiritual weapon.
Yes, let's continue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Spiritual weapon.
Oh, I also fucking quickly math the thing because the first breath weapon, it didn't have to roll for. The odds of it getting to use it 3 more turns in a row was only 1 in 9.
I guess that's not
It's gonna happen again. It's gonna
If it
happen again.
happen,
It's gonna happen
if
right
it-
now.
if it happens again, that's slightly less, likely, but the odds are only 1 in 27, so it's not even, all that weird. If it goes beyond that, then we're in the realms of, all right, this is really fucking stupid. Because that's getting to above 1 in 100 odds. All right, so let me roll this. I've been dilly-dallying too long. Yeah, okay. That's targeted correctly. And then, Okay, cool.
The spawn is almost completely blown apart and barely hanging on to its blood form. And this Blood Witch has broken free of his grasp, so he just tries to grab it again, I guess. And then tries to bite. And the blood spawn attacks Cress.
Ah! Don't hit me right now. It's inconvenient timing.
No, 19.
Ah!
Ooh, hanging on by a thread.
Fucking. I'm working 20 hit points. Ugh.
And then as that vampire ends its turn, I will attack again. No, 19. Completely healing Vasanthus and almost draining that vampire or blood spawn down. And then this one attacks. And then blood spawn number 1 tries to break free. And does. I'll stop trying to get away. And then as it ends its turn, I am going to try and grab it again. You know, this would be a lot easier if I had advantage. Alright. And then... Soggy, you reappear, having re-solidified your spirit form.
Soggy, sort of like looking around, sort of seeing that he's back, and now knows that has a plan, uses his where's my level 5 version of Thunderbolt? A lightning bolt.
All of the spells are set to the way that they're supposed to be.
Okay, sorry, just making sure.
Yep. I update the damage as they go. Because you only have one level, because you just have this warlock spell slots. So everything's just cast at 5th level.
Both fail.
Yes. Wait, what's going on now? How are you hitting the other?
Like, you know that lightning bolt has a bit of a width?
No.
Huh.
Huh?
It says here that the is a 5 feet wide blast.
Yep.
And if I'm right, the gap between the Blood Witch Spawn 3 and the young red
That's not how
blood
targeting works.
Oh. Then just target the young red blood dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
That's okay. I just wanted to be clear that like there wasn't a line there, but you could like move and possibly get a better line that would give you something, but that just isn't it.
yep. And ways Soggy, channeling his powers of electricity, strikes down the young red blood dragon before dashing to make some distance between him at a safe distance.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see here. Question.
Yes.
Isn't there a penalty for like just shotgunning a ranged attack into something's face when it's right next to you?
Yes. It is made at disadvantage.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna sink the attack of opportunity to get out of that.
Okay.
Don't make me look stupid. All right. Good. Ah, your old cruddy damage. Hey, there we go. Good damage.
The Blood Witch is just mere skeleton of what it once was, as scabs have broken off one of its arms and its legs are like almost stuck in place.
All right. That I'm gonna end my turn. 1 in 27 odds, is it?
Yeah, I rolled it.
I'm fucking mad.
I'm livid.
I'm gonna have eaten fucking so much breath weapon damage at this point if it hits me again. Shadow, give me cover somehow.
I can't. It goes right through me.
Fucking stop that then. And it's a success again. I'm just still gonna take too much damage. Exceeds hit points by 2. You gotta be shitting me.
And Shadow.
He's gonna do the obvious thing. He's going to 5-foot step to the left and then smack it.
Yep.
Roll with advantage, please, and squish. Wow, 2 bad rolls. I am mad.
Yeah, that's not okay. No.
At least Nova's going next.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what to do. I guess
Yeah,
heal
have
you.
Yeah. How would you like to do that?
How much health do you have? Or
I have
what's
0.
what you looking like here? Oh, fantastic!
I took damage in excess of my hit points by 2 and have fallen unconscious.
I have fallen, and I choose not to get up.
Yes. Now I want to be not on the ground.
But remember, you'll get a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Yeah, if I can stop it, I luckily have a bunch of good saving throws.
Christ. Okay. You know we're just yo-yoing right now, right? This is what's gonna happen. Okay. Cure wounds.
We are yo-yoing because of some excruciatingly unlucky odds with the boss's breath weapon.
I told you it was gonna happen. I guarantee you. I feel almost guaranteed it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen next round.
Next odds,
Are you
1
sure
in
it was-
81 for a next one. I would almost bet money against it re-getting its weapon back now.
You know though, it's still 2 out of 6.
I know how the actual in-context math works out, but there's a concept about letting it ride too much.
What? Okay. I guess I'll cast mass healing word.
Mass healing word. So using your 3rd level slot?
Yeah.
Targeting whom?
Yumi Sagi.
Okay. Soggy, have any missing hit points?
I don't know. I mean,
No,
I could target him.
No, he just came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, no, he's good. All right. So then I guess if that's your decision, that's what you do.
We
And
should all heal
then-
for a little bit at least,
Yeah.
and then I guess I'll hit it with sacred weapon again, spiritual
Thank
weapon. Excuse
God.
me.
That should fucking do it in outside of some bizarrely horrible RNG. If there's any time for bizarrely horrible RNG, I guess it's this fight.
You know what? How's this?
Ugh.
If I bet you that it's gonna happen again, okay, and I wager you this,
Hold on.
you get to decide what character I get to play next.
Hold on. Interrupt. I accidentally hit Nova with the spiritual weapon instead of the Blood Witch.
Oh, don't do that. The bird
Sorry.
just turns
Yeah,
on
you
me at the
can-
worst possible time.
You can give the 14 HP back, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. So for real this time. Ah, God damn it! I did it without advantage. Okay, cool. Hey, goodbye, Blood Witch spawn. So that's that.
Yeah.
Would you like your turn?
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, cool. Oh man, I kind of realized I didn't take the rifle as a permanent ability because I didn't want to do a range damage dealer because we had a dedicated range damage dealer in the party. But since he's no longer here now, I think I can take rifle as a permanent ability since it's one of my best damage dealing options.
And I will take my legendary action to attack Blood Witch number 3. And then Soggy.
Soggy's going to play the game of throwing eldritch bolts and avoiding being hit by a powerful breath weapon.
Remember, you get 2.
Ugh.
I'm gonna spend half my movement to stand up. Oh, is Visanthus doing a thing?
Yeah, no worries. Keep doing you.
Okay, and then I'm going to turn my weapon on the dragon and begin dropping shots into it. There we go. Ech. Eee. As a bonus action, I expend a charge to form new ammo inside my weapon. And end my turn.
Oh my god, I didn't recharge. What the heck?
Ah, fucking finally. We broke the chain, guys. I know. I see what I told you about letting it ride. You can't win that bet every round.
Oh, I know how that feels.
Yeah.
I mean, last game when that whole recharge madness happened, we got our asses
got
handed
smacked
in
up,
by
that's what happened.
orcs.
Oh, I'm gonna need a drink after this one.
The dragon tears into Visanthus, but
TM, you cut out there?
they're basically invulnerable to each other's damage. So it's like two heavyweight boxers just laying into each other, but neither one is taking a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, move in, start attacking. Because now, when she regenerates her breath weapon next round, she'll have to decide between, smacking my shadow because it's immune to it. Which, if she spends a turn murdering it, I think that's a win. Anyway, so let's get that attack going, eh?
Advantage versus the blood spawn.
Yeah. Minions exercising their autonomy and choosing targets. What does this world come to? What? Oh, that is the damage it deals. For some reason, for a moment there, I was like, that damage seems high.
Nah, just slightly better than average.
No. Well, I mean, compared to the actual average, it's kind of bad, but, for a minion, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's Nova again. Well, Nova.
All right. How's our HPs looking, yo? You still
Nova,
dying?
Well, Crest has 13 hit points, and just for sport, Nova has 34. Oh.
Go use what's the highest level of cure wounds I can what's the highest spell slot level I have? 4?
1.
Fantastic. Cure wounds.
Two
on
first
you.
level spoons. Use two first level spoons.
Two
Two first level spell
spoons?
slots left.
There is no spoon.
Yeah.
At least Visanthus will be able to eat his cereal.
Yes. Mark off a first level spell slot. I guess the spiritual weapon is attacking that thingy.
Yes.
So we'll have not target that, but target that. Spiritual weapon doesn't get advantage anymore. Hey, it hit. Oh, oops! I rolled damage from the wrong bracket.
That's okay. I'll take off the last 6.
Hey. Man, a spellcaster sheet. So complicated.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. No, you would do your turn, or you want to like move or something?
No, I'm gonna attack with say a spiritual weapon.
We already did that.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
oh
we're
well
good.
then yeah, I gotta go ahead and yeah. I guess I'll have my turn there.
Oof.
How do I miss?
I don't know.
This makes no sense. I'm literally holding on to the blood spawn and trying to bite into it more. I will break the grapple.
Try anyway. God damn, they always roll well on that.
Well, they're blood. They just kind of slip right out, you know?
Oof.
I just grab it again. I mean, get back here, little minion. Yeah, you like that? Don't mess with Big Daddy Vampire. Soggy?
Yep.
Your Eldritch Blast strikes the dragon, breaking off more of its blood in a dried scab that falls to the ground.
Day Soggy's Wrath! Soggy at this point is like a mini gauntling gun.
Yes. And
Uh,
Visanthus is gonna bite the spawn that it grabbed.
cool. Nova, do you have any way to like heal at range? No, you only have one slot left, but I was just wondering.
Probably not.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
I have healing word. That's
Okay,
probably the best I could do.
good. Because I have this thing I was going to do where Cress is going to do something she hasn't done before, but like there's an ability they have which hasn't come up yet, which is tactically a really good option to make use of right now. So Cress is going to look over with a grin at Nova, and then turn around and walk off the island, jumping to the blood and landing on it like it was solid stuff, running off to about here-ish. Cress walks confidently across the liquid. I forgot, this map is so much bigger for someone who can walk on liquids. Now I can take my time and, not get rumbled. The dragon have to reposition if it wants to get me.
And I will.
Heyo! Alright, big damage. All right, that was tasty. All right.
No! How did I not recharge again? That's not mathematically possible.
That's not how this works. You're cheating. Oof.
I know, right?
Oof. Shadow just sneakily moving over there. Ah, man, that sucks. Sorry, bud. Hey, it's Nova's turn.
I'm gonna use whatchamacallit, spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna use sacred flame on the big blood dragon thingy.
Okay. Oh, horse, spiritual weapon. Does the spiritual weapon have a flank line there with the shadow?
Yes.
Okay.
Center of the square to the other center of the square. If it passes through, the token, it's flanking.
Good damage. Good damage. And you said you were gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Yes,
That,
it should be a cantrip.
Yeah, I see that. Sacred Flame. Here we go. The dragon ninjas the spell. Its dexterity save is not that good, though. That'll hit more often than not.
So a sacred flame, good thing to use here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, its bonus to that saving throw
Fantastic.
is only +4, and the DC is 16, so it'll hit like 60% of the time. For damage, I imagine
great.
it's not going to resist.
Cool. Well, guess I'll end my turn then.
Oof. DeSantis has a really hard time sticking attacks to this dragon.
All right. Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
And I can't even grapple it, so.
Right. The last attack wasn't made at advantage.
No, that's because the first one wasn't either.
Oh, okay.
See, so I had to try.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Soggy.
It's soggy.
Oh. And then as you end your turn, Visanthus tries to attack again. Alright, Cress.
I'm gonna keep shooting her. I have 2 more bullets. E. E. Consistent damage. That's what I like to see. I'm going to spend a charge to refill my ammo. Expensive ability, but I like putting out reliable damage safely.
As I recharge my breath weapon, I position myself here and target Visanthus and Nova. I let loose with my breath weapon. Visanthus is barely damaged. Nova takes half of it because she's resistant. And then I use my movement to fly 80 feet into the air, taking an attack of opportunity from Visanthus and the spiritual weapon as I do.
What about the shadow?
Oh yeah, and the shadow.
Okay. Oof, that sucks. This might end up being an unpunished movement. That didn't count. Oh, the shadow hits. Any portness? Ah, she's immune. Oh well.
And she flies 80 feet into the air.
I don't think the shadow can fly that fast, can it?
No. And it can only levitate.
Oh. I guess it just looks at her then. Shake its shadow fist.
Nova.
All right. First verse same as second verse same as the first. Gonna use spiritual weapon, and then
No, it's
uh,
80
sec-
feet, it's 80 feet in the air.
oh well, fuck me. Gonna heal somebody.
There's no good targets. You could heal yourself, but like Cress is on the Blood Lake, and Visanthus, the Shadow, and Soggy are all at full health, essentially.
Okay. Crap. I don't know what to do. This thing could probably hit us.
We don't know what attack it will with though. We know its breath weapon has a 30-foot range. Either it's getting ready to fly away, like retreat, or it's preparing some other kind of attack.
Okay. And I have like what, one first level spell left?
You have one first level spell left and 14 hit points.
I guess I'll use Cure Wounds on myself then.
And she still gets the bonus heal on that.
Okay. That's how that works.
So I get like an additional 8. That's cool.
Ooh. You are now completely dry on spell slots. Is that your turn?
I guess. I mean, I am pretty much defenseless now. So, I mean, I guess I could use a spiritual weapon, but I can't. I haven't. Yeah, that's it. End my turn.
Yeah, I didn't have enough movement to get close into her, so.
Should I fly after her in bat form?
Uh,
Do you think you'd be able to defeat her by yourself?
No, otherwise I wouldn't be working with you chumps.
I mean, if you take me with you, I think we could take her on.
I think we need to prepare. We need to lick our wounds and be grateful that we're even alive.
I think we need to kill her now, and that we won't receive another chance as good as this.
I do like the idea of licking wounds.
Look, Visanthus is at full health. I have a shadow I can call on, and I have damage potential against her. My weapon has a 100-foot effective range. Vasanthus could either keep
Well,
me near her so I can keep pelting her.
Even if I wanted to go with you, I am unable to.
Yeah,
I
that's
cannot
why
follow
my plan
after
didn't
that.
include you. I know you're dry. I'm just saying. The thing is, how should I say this? I have damage potential and a long range attack. Vasanthus is healthy and can fight in melee
Okay.
without taking much damage. She either.
All right, it is fine. If you feel that you can defeat her, by all means, I cannot stop you. However,
All right.
before you go, I just have one question for everyone. Would anyone like some hand sanitizer?
Fucking goddamn it.
But also, do you want Vasanthus to take off, or you want him to come back by you and pick you up, and then you guys go chase her?
Well, I go before the dragon, so couldn't you, like, hold action?
No, I'm not going to hold my action.
Why not?
Because that's not what I do. I act. I am a man of action.
Vasanthus, you're killing me here. The plan would work
Oh,
fine if you just let me.
only. Oh.
Well, I don't know. Tangle her up so she can't get away for free. I'll just move into position and shoot her again.
All
Like,
right.
maybe we'll wail down the last of her health.
I spend my entire movement to catch up to her. My entire turn to catch up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Didn't you, like... I was gonna say, didn't you have, like, legendary actions you could use too?
I'm going to. I have to wait until the end of someone's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Soggy, still having range, is using his Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, that 120-foot range is something, ain't it?
Yes. Yes! We're so fucking close! Yes! Come on, Soggy, take it down!
Soggy just manages to hit her both twice, causing her to go critical, and says, "Yes! Fear Soggy's and the Bunyip's power!"
And as your turn ends, Vasanthus takes his legendary action. No, 19!
Come on, good damage! Oh, we're so close! Fuck, this is gonna ride on my attacks. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to spend a charge to rush. Wait, hold on. Actually, let me double check my character sheet. Do I still have the rush status effect stuck to me?
Yes.
No, it wore off.
Oh.
Wait, I do?
No.
I don't see it.
Hold on. Let me double check. Press.
So I know I used it
does
last.
not have it on.
Okay. So that means my last rush wore off already. Untarget her. Target me. Thank God we have the tracker to let us know these things.
Yeah.
Okay. That lasts for 10 rounds.
Yep.
With this and my natural 40-foot movement speed, I can move at 80 using both my movement and my movement action. I mean, not my movement. My movement and my bonus action to get to, like, here, so I'm closer to under it. I then fire my rifle into the dragon's belly. Alright, come on. A lot's riding on these rolls. Good rolls. I have no inspiration to spend. Blech. Why am I rolling out a penalty? Or why? What am I targeting? Oh, I'm targeting myself. Damn it.
You
It's a good
missed.
penalty.
Yes, I missed. I know.
It's your brain going, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Targets young red dragon. Come on, this is an important fucking roll. Hit and do damage. Come on. Yeah! Ha! yeah!
As
So
the
did you do her in?
as
Yes!
the dragon is struck, a spray of blood erupts out from it, coating everything on the ground in a rain of blood, and the whole dragon's body just kind of turns into this rain of blood, and as the blood coats everything all around you, Lady
I hope you don't
Bathory
start taking acid
appears
damage.
on top of the altar once again.
Fuck. Shit. Shadow, go get her.
Well, I guess I'll pray for my companions. That's what I'll do.
Go get her. It's bite time. Attack.
Well, you got a hit. Nova begins to pray to the gods. Her spiritual weapon moves behind Lady Bathory in order to get advantage.
Oh, very nice. I guess I'll hit her. Or attempt to.
DeSantis, you gotta jump the lady and mug her of all her HP. Also, is that the end of your turn, Nova, or do you want to like cast the spell thingy?
Oh yeah, sure. Sacred Flame.
Cool, cool. That's under cantrips, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yes. So I'm glad I prepared like at least one, like like it's just a like attack spell for my at least like cantrip. Like, jeez,
She dodged it.
I'm so glad that
Your turn.
Divine Cleric. Yeah,
At
Okay.
end
I'm
of
glad that at least
Nova's at end of Nova's turn, I move my speed so that I'm closer to Lady Bathory,
Eh.
and then I close in. Attack. Hit and grapple. Bite.
you do not want to bring war to cold of Siberia.
Drain. Lady Bathory, now I feast upon your crimson power and drain you of the strength. You think you can use blood as your source of power, but blood is nothing more than food to me. And so all of your power amounts to nothing more than something to whet my appetite. Oh yeah, well, I have spells, so eat this.
Unlimited power. I'll start shooting electricity and shit.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
this has a stage 2, I'm gonna be so sad. I got so hyped for that crit. It was like so cinematic, and then she gets to be alive again. If this ends in anything but a flat victory, I'm gonna be mad because that was so cinematic. Yeah. Oof.
And so she uses it's like a mini version of the dragon's breath weapon.
She just goes blech.
Yeah, and a barrage of blood spikes hits General Vasanthus. Soggy.
Soggy is a gauntling gun of undead fish.
Yes. Just fish skeletons shooting out.
Cress is gonna dash like lightning over to this square and try and put shots into Lady Bathory's back.
You know, like someone who's not a coward.
Cowardice. Walk through the fields of blood here and ask these souls how much that shit matters.
Here's a brave soul for you, and there's another.
Boom, boom.
Akalaka boom boom.
The air is filled with the cracks of thunder and the smell of cordite.
And the shadow
Gets an attempt, I suppose.
at advantage.
Yeah. Hey, actually hits. And then the damage. Oh yeah, this one takes damage. Lady Bathory is getting whittled down in the HP department.
That's right. Nova.
Okay, I'm gonna once again I'm gonna use Sacred Flame, and then I'll use Spiritual Weapon.
Slowly, bit by bit, I am becoming better at operating this technician's control panel. She succeeds, only barely. And that's rich.
Yeah.
Whatever. It won't matter, ultimately. Your demise is written in stone. You gotta be shitting me. With advantage? Alright.
And then
Miss.
And then as Nova's turn ends, I attempt to bite Lady Bathory again. And then on my turn, I attempt to bite Lady Bathory again. No, 19. And
Oh, yes!
as I drain the last bits of Lady Bathory's blood from her body, you notice my eyes fill with blood until they're completely blood red, and my entire aura changes, and I get this black necrotic aura flowing around me. I basically have powered up like so immensely. I reach down into the quickly congealing mass of blood at my feet and grab a shard of a black piece of metal and lift it up. As I hold it, power courses through my hands, black lightning like just coursing up and down my arms. I hold it for a second, and you can see a ethereal, shadowy hood and cloak form over me, and a visage of a skull forms over my face before I walk over to Cress and say, "Here, a bargain struck, a bargain kept."
Cress is going to shakily hold up their remaining hand and accept the shard.
And Soggy, sir, looking around, says, "Alrighty
Uh,
now. Where does Soggy get body now?"
Pause a moment. That was quite intense. Might we have a break?
I think that it is very wise that we do not tarry long here, but certainly resting until those of you who need to breathe have caught your collective breaths is definitely wise.
I use the restroom.
Oh, that way. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody take 3 minutes. And then yes, I'm gonna apply a short rest, so everybody can spend any hit dice or anything that they want, and yeah, Visanthus is very proud of the work that has been done here this day, and looks at you guys, and you know,
Soggy's still confused about if he's getting a body or not.
the little one. I assure you that we will return you to your proper status as quickly as possible. In the meantime, surely you understand that this battle was harrowing and your companions need to breathe.
Soggy agrees. Soggy had out of place experience. Yes, is that the right term?
I believe so, yes. And so, yeah, Visanthus kind of looks at all of you and says, "Well, it seems as though I have gravely underestimated just how well we could work together. I admit I had serious doubts about whether or not we would succeed here, but defeating Lady Bathory together has shown me that truly you are more than just the sum of your parts, and perhaps together there is redemption for my soul somewhere on this wretched plane."
I'm back. And also, as a response to that, the icon of death follows legendaries. And history is never written about those who are not bold. It takes both a sound mind and faith in the future to snatch victory in treacherous situations. Ugh.
I would still like to offer. I would still very much like to offer anyone who would have some. I do still have plenty of hand sanitizer. I feel quite disgusting.
Soggy also speaks up and says, it is also important to know of patience, for a patient fisher is a successful one.
We've been a little too patient at times. Cress is going to walk around and walk up to the shadow and, grabbing it by the shoulder, push it into the ground.
Yeah, get out of here. You go out and you get. Nobody likes your
imagine
guy.
if he takes-
Just stomping it down after you like push it down so far. You're like pushing its head down with your feet, stomping it in.
I'll be honest, it was more of a casual maneuver, like somebody dropping a piece of paperwork into a filing cabinet.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
And
Crest does it very matter of factly, like that's just the natural thing to do.
and I also would imagine you would try and since you know that the your cloak is alive, and you would remember to feed it.
It's already fed by now. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, it feeds off of her.
Yeah, it and I'm a kind of sopping mess of twisted metal and lost blood. Maybe a pulped organ. I should get around to replacing those. All right, let's roll the shard lottery. Which piece do I have that this connects to?
We'll determine that in between sessions.
Oh, okay, and that's what you want.
And in the meantime, Soggy is going to further examine the area, the sort of ritual place.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for investigation. Looking around, you see the usual accoutrement of, ritual casters, especially blood magic users, ceremonial daggers, bones, jars with organs, especially hearts and stuff like that. But nothing otherwise notable.
Soggy sort of looks around and says, "If Soggy missed anything, make sure someone tells Soggy."
I'll take a moment after I'm done taking a breather.
I could definitely use a rest.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll roll for Nova's hit dice.
Oh, I'm gonna use the healer feed on myself before we rest.
Okay.
Hey, it worked.
All right. So Nova is completely healed. Cress has heavy damage, but is, slowly putting herself back together. Soggy reconstituted his spirit form, so he's as alive as he was previously. And General Vasanthus, of course, is at full health, having regenerated and drained Lady Bathory. Together, the four of you are going to have to decide what you do next here. But we will figure that out next time on Heroes Wanted. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
Good gaming.
Good gaming.
Good game.